So have y'all heard about YouTube's new AI age verification system? So this week, YouTube rolled out or started piloting a verification system that utilizes AI to try to guess a user's age. So if AI flags you as a minor, you'll be asked to upload either a government ID, a credit card, or a selfie to prove your age. But here's what they're not telling you. That image isn't just a selfie, it's your biometric data. So AI scans the geometry of your face to try to guess what your age is. So what is the problem with this? Well, in a new article I wrote about how there is some research that indicates that AI age verification tools are less accurate for women and for people with more melanated skin. There is also the question of how your data will be stored. So even if YouTube deletes your photo, your biometric information may still be processed or stored somewhere in the ether. So there are two issues here. The fact that AI age verification tools aren't always fair or accurate, but also the question of where and how your data will be stored after you submit it to YouTube.
We're about to watch our freedom of speech go down the drain. YouTube will now be asking you to upload your identification for age verification. So they're basically saying if the AI feels that you are younger than the appropriate age, they'll ask you to upload your identification. And they're gonna do the same thing with Spotify, but then it's gonna start to roll over to other apps. Right now in other countries, they're doing the same exact thing. But this is where it gets wicked, right? See, we've learned that when they tell you one thing, they're planning something else behind it. And imagine this, you upload your identification, there's a breach. Well, at least they say there's a breach. And they try to put it off on data hackers because that's what they will say, but that will be a lie. They will basically be monitoring everything that you do on these apps, on these platforms. And if you say the wrong thing, they'll silence you. Think about how China is on a point system. If you do the wrong thing, you might not even be able to spend your own money. And that shit gets deep in itself.
So the government is putting in a law right now
that is not letting us beat
or listen to music. But the law is currently in the UK that is also coming to the US that you have to use your ID to access anything explicit online. Bro, they're literally making you use ID for Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. What is explicit on there, bro? Are you about to take away
mommy ASMR?
You can't do this to us.
YouTube is introducing a new system to their platform. AI. This technology will be scanning all YouTube channels to determine whether or not a user is over 18 years old. This technology is disturbing because one crucial mistake using this technology could cost a person everything. I have seen lots of users concerned with this technology, I included, and I'm very scared right now. If YouTube scans my channel and determines that the stuff I do, how I behave, is in the form of a kid, they can potentially affect my YouTube channel. And if I want to show them that I am of legal age, I will have no choice but to legally show them through ID verification, whether it's an ID or a certificate or whatever, I would have to prove to them that I'm of legal age. Which, by the way, to those wondering, I am of legal age. I'm an adult. I'm 26 years old. I first started YouTube when I was 15 years old. And I've been on this platform for 11 years. I think it's highly ridiculous that this new law is being introduced to YouTube. And it's just ridiculous how they're focusing more on the kids rather than us adults.
Yeah, the new YouTube AI age verification for underage users. This is going to affect big channels. It's going to affect small channels too. The viewership is going to go down, I think, when this takes effect in August 13th. This whole Online Safety Act is not to protect the kids. It's to control the internet and censor it of our freedom of speech and freedom of expression. It's dystopian as hell. Yeah, I can't believe they're gonna do this in the United States, of all countries. I mean, the UK is is wild over there. They did it in the UK, and it took effect. And yeah, most of you guys are American that watch me, and starting now, this video will be uploaded to YouTube and Rumble. I returned on the auto syndication for videos. Whenever I post to my YouTube channel, I'll post to my Rumble channel. So go check out my Rumble channel, guys.
Starting on August 13th, YouTube is going to begin using AI to age estimate users. The age estimations will be based off of your activity and how long you've had the account. And if YouTube determines that the user is under the age of 18, restrictions will be automatically applied. The user who's identified as a minor will get a notification when this happens. Now, if YouTube estimates your age wrong, you're an adult and they say you're a kid, you can upload a government ID, take a selfie, or enter a credit card number in order to verify your age. So once a user is determined to be under 18, they will get a block on age-restricted videos, they will stop receiving personalized advertisements, and they will have limits on videos about sensitive topics like eating disorders or body image. Now, something you may not know is that social media companies have been using age estimation technology for years. They just didn't tell us about it, and they definitely weren't using it for child safety purposes. They have been using age estimation to better understand users in order to develop additional products to keep us on longer, and to align advertisements for the appropriate age group. So it's important to know that this technology exists. All social media companies use it on the back end, and kudos to YouTube for finally using AI technology for good to protect children from harmful content. So who's next? Meta, Snapchat, TikTok. All of you know there are millions of children under 13 who should not even be on there. But you can also use this technology to understand that a child is using an adult birthday in order to get around all of the safety settings, and that is dangerous. So again, kudos to YouTube.
We're going to roll out age estimation technology in the US. And if we think you're under 18, we're going to require biometric data or ID to prove that you're not. So you're going to arbitrarily take away people's accounts and hold them hostage unless they willingly allow you to harvest their data. Well, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound so good. Because it's dystopian! Whether it is Steam taking away adult games because credit card companies didn't like it, or Spotify requiring you to scan your face to access explicit content, the internet and private data is heading down a dark path. We just want to make the internet a more safe place for kids. The internet is not for kids. No child should have unchecked access to the internet, and if they do, it is the parents' fault. Well, that's a little harsh. Every single electronic and platform already has built-in content moderation tools that parents can use, but most of them don't. They just hand an unlocked iPad to their 3-year-old because they can't be bothered to do the parenting themselves. And that's why the government's choosing to step in with the Kids Online Safety Act. Oh, please. If the government actually gave a f*** about children, we would have things like low-cost healthcare or daycare, mandatory paid maternity leave, or at the very least, free school lunches. But it seems the only thing kids can get for free at school nowadays is a round of 556. That's why we're making changes early, to show that we care. But you don't care, because you already have a platform that's built for children. I am so sick of every big company and politician pretending that this is about safety, when it is crystal clear that the only reason you are doing this is to track and harvest more data from the average person to increase your own profit.